what a unique name, right? What a unique name. Do you have a middle name?
Yes, I do.
Is it
I
more
usually,
unique than your first name, or is that your wait? Is Aleka your first name?
yeah,
It
it
is.
is my first name.
So what's your middle name? Are you ready to
My
share?
middle name, I'm afraid to say it because I, I don't know. I just never like I'm grateful for a middle name. I'm the only sibling who has the middle name, and I just don't like telling it to people because it feels uncomfortable. But my middle name is Carrie, and
Carrie.
it feels,
I
yeah.
like it. I like
um,
it.
I never actually liked it. I don't know why. I still don't. It feels like
Like
I don't know. It just feels different.
what's
But I mean,
singer's name? Katy Perry. Sounds like the mix of those two names. Carrie.
mm,
I like it. I really like it. So Aleka. So do you know what it means?
no. My dad said he found it, and it meant princess. But when I tried to find it one time, I went to this website, and it was literally a Peruvian car Uber. And I stopped looking because I didn't want to know anymore.
Oh my gosh. Well, my person is kind of unique in not because it's I guess Jonathan is kind of common, and but the way it's spelled, I have always had problems with people like, oh, how do you pronounce your name? Like, do you
Mm.
say Jonathan or Jonathan? Like, oh my god, just go by Jonathan. It's fine. Just go by Jonathan. So yeah, I just go by Jonathan. So Aleka.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
how, how do you say it in English? Do you still say I
it's
like?
it's the same. Aleka, um, it's the same. Just going back and forth.
Man, I'm gonna start calling you. What was it, Carrie?
Oh no! Please
Oh
don't.
my
Please
god!
don't.
Oh my gosh, that sounds really
Oh
nice.
God.
Uh, so we're
But
gonna
I had like a lot of accidents with
wait.
people.
What?
I had a lot of like mistakes like in school. Like a lot of substitute teachers or like the first day of school, they would always say my name so differently than I would expect.
Yeah,
So like I got this one time I got Alika. I was
this is
confused.
good. I like I like the sound of that too.
I got Alika, I got Alika, I got
I don't know about that. I don't know about
I got
that.
there's so many things I can't even pronounce anymore because it's just a whole bunch of lists. But
Right.
I mean, new experiences for everybody.
Yeah. Right. Um, I don't know. I still like Carrie a lot. That's the thing we're gonna say Karen. I'm like, oh my gosh, another Karen. No, I like Carrie a lot, to be honest. But so we are in quarantine, right? And
Mhm.
so, are you ready to go back to school? Right? Because we're about to start.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I'm doing it at home because I mean we have to have the safety protocols as well,
Yeah.
and so I mean I'm excited but nervous because I mean it's all new for us. Like we all have different things. We don't know what's gonna happen next or what will happen
Right.
after all of
Yeah.
this.
See, I have had some experience with taking classes online. So what I have noticed though, I don't think you learn as much as you would like going to school and having a teacher explaining everything in front of you. Then like because online you pretty much have to do it by yourself. So they
Mhm.
make you read the books. The only thing is you have the internet, right?
Yeah.
You can pretty much Google every single question. And right. So, I to get better grades, I think that, going, studying from home is the best one. To learn, I think it's still, the going back to school and but we just have to kind of bend and realize the time that we're living, and just make the best decisions that we can, and especially safety wise, right? And so that's
Mm-hmm.
why the schools have been implementing all this kind of safety um,
Mm-hmm.
safety protocols. And so it's just the way we're living right now. But so what grade are you going to?
I am going to my final grade in middle school. I am going to 8th grade.
Oh my God, you're growing so fast.
Ah!
So remember when you're like this. That's awesome. That's awesome. So eighth grade, and I'm sure you're gonna be seeing a lot of algebra, and
Oh no.
that's fun. Hey, if you ever need help, I can help you with that. Okay.
Thank you.
Um, just you gotta pay a membership. I'm just kidding. Uh,
Nope.
everything is a membership now, if you haven't noticed. So you love cooking. Why do you like it so much?
I mean, I guess it's sort of like a new experience to me because like when I was little, you don't really get to use things. Like they make it for you
Mhm.
and you feel like pleased, but I also feel pleased in the kitchen that I'm helping somebody else. That I'm helping them be, I guess, living.
Yeah.
And it's just like a fun experience to have fun. Like my dad, he always puts music on. It could be any music and he would just have fun. He would yell and scream and dance.
Oh my
And
God.
we would just have fun.
Yeah, that makes it a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and living with Robin, I'm sure it's a lot of fun. And, I mean, the way you're describing it right now, it just sounds a lot of fun. Uh,
Oof.
but I'm not a really I think I talked about it a little bit, but I'm not a person who cooks that much. I know, like, I know how to survive, not or cook enough to survive, not to
Mhm.
be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna make this omelet today, and I'm gonna all kind of exotic food. So I'm not doing any of that. But that's awesome. That's awesome. So and then you said that your dad cooks.
Mhm.
Not him either. Like, what is going on? Like, we're just opening a jar of worms right now.
Yeah. I mean, of course, like every day he at least tries to make one new thing.
Yeah,
He just thinks like he goes to work and then the next thing we know he buys a bunch of groceries. He says, "I'm gonna try this out,"
yeah,
and then he does it. But he always wants it to be a little bit more better. But
uh-huh,
I like how he does it because he wants it to be better than expected.
yeah.
So like normal ceviche, he wants it better than before, or like
I want to improve.
arroz chaufa or anything. He likes to make it all all I wouldn't say better because all those foods are better just the way they are, but
Yeah,
I guess in his own way, he wants to make them his way in
yeah,
his passion.
yeah. Cool. That's awesome. Well, can't wait to go to Steve already said that he was gonna, cook some steak and so or grill some steak, and then you're gonna do ceviche. Oh my gosh, I'm ready for this quarantine to
We
be over.
could just have like a whole cookout with the church. Everybody brings their own things.
Oh man, I miss it. So with that being said, Aleka or Carrie, uh, um, so what do you do right now during this quarantine?
Well, besides cooking, um, right now I'm practicing like the songs in the church, but I'm also practicing piano and just trying to find a better way to learn. And I mean, trying to get ready for school as well.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
then staying safe as well.
So, what do you do though? What do you do? So you say you practice the piano, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how often do you practice the piano?
I try to at least every day.
every day?
Um, I'm not as like good as Luis, of course. I can do a few like small songs.
Yeah.
I'm not as good as Michelle either, but
Oh, we're gonna have to interview. I think she might be the next one. Just
oof,
the
I
next,
can't wait.
right? Well, I mean that's awesome. That's awesome. I have always tried to play the piano or start to practice the piano and or start to learn it, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, like I give up like after 4 days. Yeah,
Oh,
same with my guitar. Same thing with my guitar. Like the same thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I know like a couple of chords, and then I'm like, okay, that's it. uh,
yeah.
but it's awesome that you know how to play an instrument just because it helps you stay mentally healthy at the same time, and then
Hmm.
melody is just. I mean, I love melody and anything.
Oh,
So,
yes.
but that's awesome. That's awesome. Good to know that they're still practicing the piano. It's
Hmm.
good to know. How are you doing with like just staying at home? And are you ready? Like, when do you think this is gonna be over?
Well, in this like pandemic, I'm doing great because I get to spend time more with my family. Because before all this happened, like I had school, um, I had, you know, like my parents were working and we didn't get to really hang out so much. But now it's sort of like a blessing, but also like it's not good. But
Yeah,
it's like we haven't had this much fun and being together in such a long time. And I mean, now we get to spend almost every day at the lake. Um, we got a pass for like $50, so uh, and it's just been fun the whole entire time. I
yeah,
mean, now we're starting to get to like go to school, and so like we're being a little bit on edge, and
yeah,
we had to figure out everything.
yeah. Yeah, it has helped. I think it has helped a lot for families to come together or get closer. And it has happened to me the same way. Where before I was spending almost like 2 hours in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have that time really at home, or I go on walks with my dog and and
Mm-hmm.
my nephew, or it's just you spend a lot more time together as you are during this pandemic. And I think it's a blessing, and it's just taking advantage of that time, right? We can't just sit around and not take advantage and enjoy the blessings that God has given us.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else that you want to share to the youth, everyone who's listening right now?
I can't say the same thing as Manny did last time. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, I mean, it's never. I don't think it's never a bad idea to remind people to never do
Well, yes, of course. Well, of course, staying safe and
that.
being positive and staying with your family. Just be there for each other.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a good advice and good thing that we need to share with people, like stay with family and just spend time with them. So overall, I think it's just a great time, a great season that we're in, and we're just hoping for Christmas we get to spend some time together, uh, and it's because I was looking at some pictures from the church and I was like, oh my gosh, stop Facebook, stop reminding me of that good. But
Mhm.
it's just what we have, and we just gotta take advantage of the time. It's
Mhm.
never miss an opportunity to thank God for the time we have. So
Mhm.
with that being said, Aleka, thank you so much for joining and
Thank you.
spending you this time with us. I was gonna say this part of your weekend. Uh, we really appreciate it, and you know, it's a pleasure and hope to see you guys, or especially, you know, you soon. And hopefully everyone, I mean, everyone in the house can stay healthy and can stay safe. And we'll be seeing each other next time.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Aleka.